Let's go over this. So it's 4 time. Hey, Shamil.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. 4 time, 1 round, 150 double unders or 100 penguin jumps, 30 push presses, that's 15 and 15, and then 6 wall walks. Then just make sure you realize there's no rest in between these rounds. So you're going right from round 1 to round 2, which is 2 rounds, 100 double unders or 60 penguin jumps, 20 push presses, 10 and 10, and then 4 wall walks. So this is going to be the round where you have the most volume, right? And then round 3 is 3 rounds, 50 double unders or 30 penguin jumps, 10 push presses, 5 and 5, and then 2 wall walks. So round 3 is the same as round 1. So it's just round 1 broken up into 3 times. Round 2 is the most volume. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Yeah. Okay. I would put your phone near you so you just know the numbers. I'll go over it again before we start just to make sure, but just as a reminder to know what you're doing, you can refer back to your phone. All right, so let's warm up. Let's start by standing and just doing some nice, easy arm circles. And what you're gonna do is stand and just 1 arm at a time, 15 backwards, 15 forwards each side. Nice and easy, just to get some blood flow in that area before we warm up more specifically. And just a reminder, Joe, I think your mic is on.
Okay.
Or anybody else that has their mic on, can you mute it now? All right, once you've done your arm circles, we're now gonna get on the floor and we're gonna do some prone Ys. So here's what it looks like. I'm gonna do a 3/4 view so you can see most of my body. So I'm gonna get in the floor, hollow body position, and then my arms in a Y position, not a T, but a Y. And all I'm gonna do is raise up and squeeze my shoulder blades together. So chest comes up off the floor and then I parachute down. So gently down, come up again, squeeze the back of your shoulder, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let's do 10 prone Ys. Make sure you're squeezing at the top before you come down to the floor. So it's almost like half a Superman. All right, so the next one, you're gonna stay on the floor and now we're gonna do some prone cobras. And here's what it looks like. You're gonna start from the same Y position, but now you're gonna bring your arms back and open up even more. So chest opens and palm starts to open up towards the ceiling. Let's get 10 of those. Again, hang out for a pause at the top. Mike, open up your palms towards the ceiling at the top of that movement. And then once everybody's done, we're now going to stand and come into a straddle position. We're gonna do some quick Cossacks. So you're gonna squat to one side and you're gonna do a swimmer here. It doesn't have to be super intense, just to get in shoulder rotation. You're gonna do 4 per side. All right, still from standing. You're gonna narrow your feet to shoulder width apart. All you're gonna do is a modified windmill. So I'm going to rotate towards one side, touch the floor, and bring my palm up to the ceiling before I come up. You're gonna alternate. Make sure you're trying to get your chest to face that side wall in the rotation. Take your time with this so that you really feel that rotation and your chest opening up. All right, so once you're done, we're gonna get in a downward dog and do some turtle giraffes from a downward dog position. So all you're doing is scapular depression, and then you're gonna shrug up from downward dog. So here's what it looks like. I'm just moving my shoulder blades up and down my back. You're gonna do 15 of those. Watch that your arm doesn't bend. Great. From there, you're going to do downward dog toe touches. So now your hips move back and your chest comes through your arms. So let's get 20 all together. Notice my hips move back, they rise, I get a stretch in my hamstring. I'm trying to get my chest through my arms as I reach back. That's the most important part to me. Good. Let's, if you guys have something to, like a box to stand on for shoulder taps, do that. Otherwise, you're gonna do pike shoulder taps. So I'm gonna show you the pike. I'm trying to get as vertical as possible, and I'm just going to shoulder tap. Just to warm up that wall walk position, and then we're gonna do some wall walks. Okay. We're gonna do some wall walks, so let's find a wall to walk up to. If you already know, you're gonna walk up to the wall facing, and then at the top of that position, you're going to come into a hollow body position. And then you're going to gracefully walk down with your hands and not collapse on the floor. So back to that plank position to walk down. You're gonna do this 2 times.
Noel, I'm gonna be doing them on a box outside without a wall. So should I just like do it to like from a pike?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's work on our hips and our ankles for the double unders or penguin jumps. Let's get down on the floor. You're gonna sit like this in a modified figure 4 position. So my right leg is bent up. I'm gonna take my right arm and hook it around my right knee. I'm gonna grab my left bicep and then place my left hand on my kneecap. Then I'm gonna raise my leg up and do ankle circles. So make sure, don't rush this movement. Make sure you're getting those sticky corners. So it's gonna be more like a rectangle. You're gonna do 5 each direction and then switch sides. All right, so once you've done your ankle circles, we're gonna warm up that big toe. So you're gonna sit on your heels. You're gonna turn your toes under, putting pressure on that big toe. If it's too much, just back out of that. It can be extreme for a lot of people. But if not, you're gonna just hang out for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to pop yourself up into a squat. And then back down, get back into that stretch, pop yourself up into a squat. Let's get 10 of these. Knees touch down on the floor each time, getting that stretch on that big toe. Once you've done 10 of those, you're gonna hang out in a squat on your toes, and you're gonna balance that way. Good. Let's hold this for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 ball of your foot squats. So you're gonna be on the balls of your feet the whole time. Good. You're gonna do 10 ball of your feet single leg jumps. So your other foot is right by your ankle. You're just gonna hop 10 times on one side, hop 10 times on the other side, mostly being on the ball of your foot. Once you're done, you're going to do 20 penguin jumps. So in case some of you haven't done it in years, it's just a double tap every time you jump up. Good. All right, so those of you who are doing double unders, let's get 20 double unders. And those of you doing penguin jumps, you're gonna do 10 more penguin jumps. So go ahead. Mike, are you gonna be okay with your neighbor downstairs?
Yeah, I think so. It's the neighbor next door, and I'm in a different room today. So.
Okay, all right, cool.
But if not, I might go to, what is it, shoulder taps? And
let me just look back. Everybody get your dumbbells, and Shamil, if you need to go outside, go outside. No jump, double unders, jumping jacks. Half rep jumping jacks.
half the double under number?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so everybody grab your dumbbells or whatever weight you're using for the push press. So for these push presses, shallow dip, straight legs at the top. So sometimes when you get tired, you want to dip a little bit lower. Try to prevent that from happening because you're going to get less power. So just a quick shallow dip. So why don't we practice 5 dip and not punch, but I want you to feel the weight of the from the dip come off your shoulders. You don't have to punch. We'll do that in a second. So I want you guys to do 5 per side, just to make sure that it's your legs driving up that weight. Just remember, in that dip, there is no forward inclination. Your torso is still upright. Good. So now you're going to start with the side that you began with and do 5 push presses. Don't forget, lock out at the top of that movement. Cool. All right, you guys. I'm gonna have a running clock for this workout. It's 4 time, and let's go over the movements again one more time before we start the workout. So it's 1 round, 150 double unders or 100 penguin jumps. Then it's 30 push presses. That's 15 per side, and you can't break up the side. So you must complete 15 on one side before you move on to the other side. Make sense? And then 6 wall walks. So the wall walks, you're not going to collapse down. You must walk back down. Okay? Second round is 2 rounds of 100 double unders or 60 penguin jumps, 20 push presses, 10 per side, and 4 wall walks. That's 2 rounds. So that, again, is going to be your most volume. And then the last round, 3 rounds of 50 double unders or 30 penguin jumps, 10 push presses, 5 and 5, and then 2 wall walks. So it's going to be equivalent to the first round in volume. Round 2 is going to take you the longest, obviously, since it's more volume. Is that clear to everybody? You know what you're doing?
Noelle,
Okay.
my weight for the push press, I don't know if I can do it with one hand. It's just really awkward. So should I just do 2-handed push presses, or what's the best move?
You have the jug of,
Yeah, I have the jug, but that's super light. So I could do light with one hand, or I could do a backpack that's heavier with both.
yeah, because Shamil is doing a barbell. So do a heavy backpack with both.
Okay, and it doesn't change the numbers or anything?
No.
Thank you.
Sure. Any other questions before we start? Does anybody have to go to the bathroom or drink some water or get some water? Okay. All right. So I'm going to have a running clock. Which I will prop up here. All right. Get to your double under stations. I'm going to start the clock. Thumbs up if you guys are ready. Good. Shamil, are you ready? Okay. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. 150 double unders or 100 penguin jumps? Come on, Shamil. Nice, Joe. Nice, Johnny. Come on, Shamil. Let's get to those push presses. Good, Shamil. Keep going. Nice, Nikki. Nice, Joe. Come on, Nikki. Nice, Mike. All right, Joe. Good, Johnny. Philippe, on those wall walks, I want you to walk it down as well, just not collapse from the top of the wall walk. Better, Philippe. Mike, I like the way Dazzle's just looking at you. Good, Nikki. Use your legs, Joe. All right, you're 8 minutes in. Come on, Shamil. Nice, Mike. Come on, Joe. Good, Johnny. Lock out those elbows, Mike. All right, you guys, come on. 12 minutes in. Nice, Joe. Come on, Mike. Good, Johnny. Come on, Philippe. Let's go, Shamil. Nice, Mike. Come on, Johnny, let's finish it up. You too, Philippe. Done, Philippe? You too, Johnny? Cool. All right, Nikki and Shamil. Joe, you should take this time to practice your double unders. There's no reason you should be doing all penguin jumps at this point.
I know.
I thought you were getting better at it.
I was. I gotta. There's no excuse. I'm gonna do it though.
Okay.
Promise.
All right. Mike, how was that for you?
That's fine. My foot seems okay.
Okay.
I ran on it the other day, like you said, and it wasn't that bad, but not as bad as doing the double unders on it. So
All right.
I'm going to hold off double unders for a while.
Shamil, you done? Come on, let's get it done. Nikki, how was that?
It was hard. My garage ceiling is too low, so I kept hitting the double unders, the jump rope on the double unders. That was annoying. But it was tough. It was good.
Okay.
The wall walks got hard.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the wall walks after the push presses and after the double unders of holding your shoulders still, those wall walks get really tough fast. What round did you guys find the hardest?
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah, was the most
The
volume.
middle one.
This round
Yeah.
was hard as well.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised
Although
there was no
something new
rest
happened to me
between the
today.
3 rounds. What were you saying, Johnny?
I just said the first round was really hard as well.
6 wall walks is a lot.
Yeah.
Not broken up. Yeah. All right. Does everybody have a little bit of time for a cool down?
My rope frayed during the workout.
Oh, because it's cement outside. Yeah,
mine-
I was practicing double unders outside.
Yeah,
of
and
my
so all these little pieces end up hitting my face.
Oh, that's rough. All right, you guys, let's warm up a little bit. I mean, cool down a little bit. So let's get into a child's pose. And then you're gonna curl your toes under and come up into an upward dog. Hang out here, open up those hips. Go from side to side a little bit. And then spring back into your child's pose. Uncurl your toes. Hang out here, try to get your chest through your arms. And really reach your fingers even a little bit further. Then you're gonna curl your toes again and come forward again into an upward dog. This time, trying to get your chest to face the ceiling. Support yourself, so push the floor away so that your shoulder blades are packed down your back pocket. You're gonna do that 3 more times, back and forth, nice and easy. All right, we're gonna face the ground. So Shamil, you can go back inside if you need to because, or don't do this one. We're gonna face the ground, arms at either side. You're gonna bring one arm into push-up position and just push yourself away from the floor so that you stretch out your bicep and that pec. Let's do alternating sides, 8 per side. Once you're done, you're going to come into a seated straddle position. Okay. try to be as upright as possible. So let's get our sits bone right under our rib cage. Try to be stacked. From here, you're gonna bring your arms behind your head, lacing your fingers together, and you're gonna take an inhale in. Exhale, we're gonna twist towards the left. Inhale in again. Exhale, squeeze out just a little more rotation on that left side. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale, twist to your right. Trying to get your chest to twist rather than your elbows. Inhale again. Squeeze out just a little more rotation. One more inhale. Come to center. And then 10 nice, easy reaches towards the middle. Don't arch your upper back. Just try to keep your chest nice and tall as you do this. 10 times. You may not be able to get your legs straight. This is also fine. And then last one, let's bring our feet together. And then just rock back and forth, nice and easy. 10 times, trying to feel that stretch in your upper glutes. All right, you guys, have a great day. I hope I see all of you or most of you on Thursday at 7.
Thank
Have
you,
a good
Noelle.
day.
Thank you.
Bye.
You guys. Thanks,
Bye,
Noel.
Dazzle.
Okay, thank you.